HE7 Hohner-Edger controls. The work lamp on-off switch is located on the base of the work lamp. The System On button starts the motor that drives the spiral wheels. The System Off button stops the spiral wheels. The Pump On button starts the flow of coolant to the spiral wheels. The Pump Off button stops the flow of coolant to the spiral wheels. Pressing down on the emergency switch stops the spiral wheels. To reset the emergency switch, twist the top of the button clockwise until it pops up. The coolant control valve adjusts the flow of coolant onto the spiral wheels. To avoid burn spots on the blade or damaging the spiral wheels, honing edging and dressing the spiral wheels should always be done with coolant flowing onto the spiral wheels. Turning the honing wheel hand crank clockwise brings the spiral wheels together. Turning the honing wheel hand crank counterclockwise moves the spiral stones apart. Turning the dresser hand wheel counterclockwise moves the dresser assembly toward the front of the HE7. Turning the dresser hand wheel clockwise moves the dresser assembly toward the back of the HE7. Turning the diamond adjuster knob clockwise raises the diamond dresser wheel. Turning the diamond adjuster knob counterclockwise lowers the diamond dresser wheel. The diamond dresser stones should be rotated approximately 1/8 of a turn each time the spiral wheels are replaced. Use the 3/16" T-wrench to loosen the clamping bolt on top of the dresser unit. Turn the stone about 1/8 of a turn. Tighten the clamping bolt. The same procedure is used to remove and change the diamond wheels when they become worn. Dressing the spiral wheels. Turn the spiral wheel hand crank counterclockwise until the spiral stones are in their full open position. Lower both diamond dresser wheels using the diamond adjuster knobs. Turn the dresser hand wheel until the dresser wheels are lined up with the rear threads of the spiral wheels. Press the System On button to start the spiral wheels. Carefully reach up through the coolant drain hole and raise each diamond wheel until they are taking a light cut from the spiral wheels. Turn on the coolant pump and adjust the flow so that coolant covers the wheels. Turn the dresser hand wheel counterclockwise slowly to dress the spiral wheels and guard discs. Now turn the dresser hand wheel clockwise and return the dresser all the way to its rear position. If another cut is needed, do not raise the dresser diamonds. Turn the spiral wheel hand crank clockwise until it stops. The wheels should now be closed and interdigitated. Next, turn the spiral wheel hand crank counterclockwise to the stop position to open the wheels. The index wheel is activated each time the spiral wheels are fully opened or closed to the stop position. The spiral wheels are adjusted 1 1/4 thousandths of an inch each time the spiral wheels are fully opened or closed. The indexer compensates for material that is removed from the spiral wheels during wheel dressing. This prevents having to reset the edge angle every time the wheels are dressed. Turn the spiral wheel hand crank clockwise to the stop position. The wheels will now be closed and interdigitated. You have now dressed the wheels and have returned them to the preset edging and honing angle. Setting the edge angle. Begin with the spiral wheels apart. Using the spiral wheel hand crank, close the wheels until there is tension on the paper. Then pull the paper up from between the spiral wheels. Place the center pointers into the holes in the ends of the spiral wheel retaining screws. Measure the distance between the center pointers. Find this measurement on the back of the ruler or in the manual and look to the right for the adjusted distance. Turn the spiral wheel hand crank clockwise to bring the wheels closer together until you reach the correct measurement. The indexer wheel must rest against the left indexer stop when the wheels are fully closed. If you need to adjust the indexer, open the spiral wheels until the indexer can be turned by hand. Turn the indexer wheel slightly up or down so that one of the holes in the indexer will line up with the indexer pointer on the left. Close the spiral wheels and make sure the indexer wheel is completely against the left stop. Recheck the measurement between the center pointers to make sure it is correct. The edge angle you have just set will be maintained as long as the same pair of spiral wheels stays on the machine. Changing the spiral wheels. Handle the wheels carefully, they are breakable. Remove the left wheel first. Loosen and remove the spiral wheel retaining bolt. Remove the guard disc and paper blotter. Remove the left spiral wheel. Next, remove the right spiral wheel. Remove the spiral wheel retaining bolt. The right spiral wheel retaining bolt has left-hand threads. Always change the spiral wheels in pairs. The face with the printing is to face toward the operator when installed. Replace the left spiral wheel first. The order of parts for the left wheel is 1. Paper blotter. 2. The left spiral wheel. 3. 2 more paper blotters. 4. The guard disc. 5. Another paper blotter. And finally, the retaining flange. To install the left spiral wheel, clean the shaft and the hub and apply anti-seize lubricant to the hub and the inside of the wheel. Line up the pin in the hub with the hole in the spiral wheel and slide the spiral wheel against the hub. Tighten the wheel retaining bolt. The order of parts for the right spiral wheel is 1. Paper blotter. 2. The right spiral wheel. 3. 2 more paper blotters. 4. The metal spacer disc. 5. 4 more paper blotters. 6. The guard disc. 7. Another paper blotter. And finally, the retaining flange. Clean the shaft and the hub and apply anti-seize lubricant to the hub and the inside of the wheel. Put a blotter against the rear flange and slide the wheel onto the hub. Loosen the 1/4-inch Allen head timing lock bolt inside the right wheel hub, which will allow the right wheel to turn freely on the hub. Do not install the retaining flange at this time because the wheels must be timed. Timing the wheels. Bring the wheels close together and rotate the wheel until the threads of both wheels are in line. This is called timing the wheels. This close-up shows the threads being aligned. There should be equal space on both sides of the threads when the wheels are overlapped. Tighten the timing lock screw securely. Before you start the machine, turn the wheels by hand to be sure there is clearance between the threads. Replace the wheel flange, a blotter, the guard disc spacer, and the retaining bolt. This retaining bolt has a left-hand thread, tightened by turning to the left. Inspecting and adjusting the timing belts. Check the tension on the motor V-belt by squeezing the belt together in the middle. The belt should be taut and without slack. To adjust the motor V-belt, turn the adjuster bolt located inside the access hole in the front panel. Use a 9/16 extended socket to adjust the V-belt. Clockwise tightens the belt and counterclockwise loosens the belt. There are 2 cog timing belts that are wrapped around the upper pulleys and the drive roller at the bottom of the machine. The belts slide back and forth on the drive roller as the wheels are opened and closed. Check the belt tension by squeezing the belt together with your thumb and forefinger. There should be approximately 1 inch of play when the belt is squeezed together. Check the belts for wear and check the pillow block bearings and set screws for tightness. To adjust belt tension, loosen the lock nuts and turn the adjustment screws at the bottom of the machine. Be sure to retighten the lock nuts. Check the belt tension by squeezing the belt together with your thumb and forefinger. Cleaning the machine. Remove the coolant hose from the valve fitting and wash the grinding grit into the coolant tank. You can use the on-off coolant switch to control the flow. Open the wheels to make cleaning easier. The spiral wheel area under the wheel cover should be cleaned every day.